Oh,
Thank you. With
you're
these
welcome.
parts, I can fix this drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Modron will cut my pay again.
You've...
I already owe him so much latinum, I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. I had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but I have a life.
Yeah, I respect you for that, dude. I really do.
To answer your question, though, I don't know what makes this mine different from any other mine. The magnesite isn't any different.
Oh?
Maybe there are some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas. And I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. If you want to risk checking it out, that's your business.
In that case, risking a beating is something I like doing. Anyway, let's go and talk to our Ferengi friend because he probably needs an answer at this point. And then we can enter the mines and deal with these thugs. It takes a thug to deal with a thug. A thug with brains, that is. Alright, Madron, what have you got to say for yourself?
Want to go in the mine?
Naturally.
Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble?
The last one.
Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus.
Okay.
There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there.
How
Previously,
bad?
I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless.
Really?
Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of Deferi space?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? I mean, that sounds awful that you've been deprived of such information. But anyway, I'll take the information to heart. Schmuck. Anyway, let's go to the Dark Mines and get into these and see what this monster is. And I have a mining card perfectly for this one as well, so makes sense. Digging for answers. Ha! Good pun. Very punny. This area is restricted. Not to me, it isn't.
What do you want?
I want to enter this area.
This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you!
Well, maybe if you get to know me a little better, you learn to like me.
You don't belong here. I'm done talking with you. Leave now! Suffer the consequences.
Well, it's been a pleasure wasting time with you. Bye. No, I won't stop. Just die. Good boy. And that's how you deal with trouble. So, which one of you got wants to die first? Whoa! Didn't see you there. You know what? What's up? You can't kill me in this thing, can you? That's actually pretty good. I forgot I had that suit on me. I've got to remember to use that more often. Right, let's examine the campsite and see what we can find. Captain, there are a series of pressure plates located in this area. They're low-tech, but the Romulans may have to resort to outdated security measures because of the interference from the magnesite veins in this cavern. The problem is that the magnesite is masking our tricorders almost useless. Sorry, making our tricorders almost useless. If there's anything on this moon that the Remans would want to illuminate badly enough to use Thalion weapons, it has to be here. Yeah, it's a good question. What are they trying to annihilate? Probably Tal Shiar scum, because, you know, they think low of it. We're going to have to figure out how to use the pressure plates. Oh, that's easy, to reveal whatever the Romulans are trying to hide. I suspect that we need to activate 2 of them to open the door. Yep, you just answered your own question. So, I want you on that pressure plate. No, didn't want you there. Ah, dagnabbit. Here. No. Fine, I'll do it this way then. Right, well, you're there. I'll go here. And then we open up this rock here. Opens. Fuck. Sesame. That's only one open. Fuck. You can come along now. You don't need to stand there. Thank you. Knock knock, motherfuckers.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking.
There is much here to not understand, Jack. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Go polish your head. Alright, people, how's it going? As long as you don't try anything. It's no point in trying to actually do that tech. You're not going to listen to anything, are you? No. Right. So, what have you been looking up here? Ah, so you've been looking into the Klingons, have we? You got a lot of information on Kronos here. Oh. Oh. You've been looking up Chancellor Jampok, have we? Oh. I see. You never change, you dirty little Romulans, do you? Oh, you've even been looking at Earth. How quaint. Sulu, apparently, one of his relatives. You're such a nosy bunch, aren't you? Excuse me. Let's have a look here. You've been looking at the Cardassians? They're not going to be happy about that. You know, they're pretty much known for their swine, but still, they won't be happy with that. Let's see, Borg. Let's see what you found out on this one. Oh, look, resistance is futile. Oh, that's so brilliant. Okay, let's have a little read. Oh, it looks like you've been recording themselves. Fine with Vakif again. Yep. We just saw that just now. Anyway, let's go in here. Hi, people. How's it going? Can you please die? Be good. Die. Yeah? Don't do that. Now, obviously you don't have to go this way. You can go straight to the prison area if you want and such. But if you want to see an Easter egg, and this way is usually the way for it. And I'll show you that. Engineering equipment is dead. Hakif ordered him to explore the tunnels. We found organic remains and his fully discharged disruptor nearby. It looked like it had been melted. Now take note of that, because that's also similar to what happened in the original series. There was I can't remember the name of it. I'm not sure if it was Nuclei or was it something else. Or was it what the creature said actually at one point? Can't remember. I think we should wall off this section of the mines and not the creature down here. 6 people have already died, 5 were miners and therefore expendable. Wow, that's a bit harsh. But Kramer showed promise, as I know that in time he would have been a fine officer. Wow, talk about favourites. I've asked Colonel Hakif to request reinforcements. If he's determined to kill, he'll explore the mines and let him kill recruits. Wow, that's pretty harsh, you know. I would definitely hate to work for the Tal Shiar. If you're not important, in quotations, you're expendable. We were drilling near where we broke through a wall into a chamber that hadn't appeared on our scans. Blasted magnesite, it blocks everything. Sensors, tricorders, they're all useless. The chamber is large and should be suitable for expansion of the base. My bad. There were several spherical orbs in it. They have yet to determine the nature of these orbs, but Janek thinks they are pretty. She kept one for her cause. Oh, you should never have done that. It's not a good idea, because those spiritual orbs are not exactly something decorative. I've asked for permission to study the orbs. They remind me of a Federation report I read once. I can't remember the details, but it was something about the Janus system. Now, it's a big reference to the original series there, because that even points towards that, when Kirk and his crew encountered it. And now you see these little round spears. You may notice them. Now, I'm going to tell you what these are. These are actually, in fact, eggs. And the eggs of a creature that's made out of lava-like substance. It's like it's made out of fire and magma, and it's got rock all the way around it. It's almost invincible in some way. So I'm just taking it, because why not? Alright, let's take that. Right, and you see this hole. Now, one would think you can enter it. You can't. You can scan it. Again, it's another Easter egg. This hole is tunneled through solid magnesite. It is too precise to be one of the mining tunnels, and there is a slight trace of silicon residue. Curious, Captain. There are not many creatures that could do something like this. We all know what sort of creature could do this. And we're about to see it in a minute now. Or should I say in a few seconds. Hey, where's the sound gone? There it is. And it reveals to be a halter. Why is it really quiet in here? I've got to remember to wait for this thing to charge up. And now you would think it was going to attack you, but it's not. It's actually quite friendly. When the red alert stops, it will actually speak to you. Now, when you communicate with the halter, it will just say, "No kill eye, no kill eye." Now, that's a big, massive reference to one of the original series episodes. So this whole mission here is this part of the mission is like a big Easter egg there, and it's like a wink and a nod at the audience to say that, you remember this episode, remember that episode. The message is burned in deep into the floor of the chamber. Acid sizzles around the edges of the letters. But I think in the original one, the halter in that communicated through Spock's mind, I believe, when Spock mind melded with the creature. If memory serves. Right, let's get onto the prison area. Because obviously you can't access that door, because you need security codes. And you can guess who has those. Oh. Looks like they've been spying on New Romulus by the looks of it. Yep, they have. That's just typical, isn't it? They never stop spying. Dirty so-and-sos. But hey, information is power.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeeb has his way, we all will.
He's probably looking at you to think, yeah, and I feel sorry for you more. Being a pawn in all this. Now, you've got an option. You can release the prisoners now, or you don't have to. It's your choice. But, instead, what I'll do is I'll deal with the captain, then I'll release the prisoners. Because she's not that hard to deal with. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Go on in. Wow, this takes down... Oh, that's a failure on device. I am not letting you... No, because I know what that would do. Now, where'd she go? Oh, she surrendered. Okay. You surrendered. Now what?
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets.
Ah.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. But But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Reman Resistance want to destroy this base?
The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us.
I beg to differ on that one.
But it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more.
I'd noticed.
There are many targets that those Reman scum would find much more tempting.
Yeah, but somehow I don't think that's convincing on them. Now, you've got a choice to say enough of these lies, or you can be diplomatic and say, I need more than your word that this space is as harmless as you say. Now, that one is obviously for another thing, where it says we know each other too well for me to simply accept that. So, that's probably for the Romulan side of memory serves.
Colonel Hakiv will want my blood for this, but take my security code. You can use it to access the control room. You'll find everything you're looking for there.
I'm not gonna lie, I do feel sorry for her because, you know, she's gone through, you know, a lot of things and such, and it must be absolutely horrible for her to go through and what she had to see and such. So it must have gotten to her and made her think, you know, I don't want this to stain my people. I don't want this to stain the, you know, the blood of our children and all that lot. Because Romulans are, you know, very prideful and such.
You have what you need. Now please, leave me alone. The Tal Shiar will not look kindly upon my betrayal. I will need to act quickly if I am to survive.
Well, I could always take you with me, but oh well. You know, let's get you guys out because we can't leave you in here, can we? Well, we could, but I'm not that type of person. You know what, I may as well just do it like this. That's one down, another one to go, one more. There you go. And let's go and unlock the next one. So that way. Right. Now we've got a small army with us. Well, basically it's about the size of your away team. Okay. Now we can access this console. Door is unlocked, and we should come across some... Hey! Looks like the prisoners are armed. I forgot about that. Oh, what's she sat down for? Ah, don't you stun me. Oh, you're burning. And that's how you deal with Romulan Centurions. Well, Forcefield. How quaint. Hello.
How did you find this place? What else do you know?
I know that you're an ugly so-and-so.
You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation, but I have much to do and little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
No. I don't think so. Alright peeps, let's go and get this information and fast before this place blows. Looks like the Remans don't need to attack this place now. Right. Gotta say the Romulan structures are absolutely pretty though. I do like their structures at times. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? Cultural, I guess? No. I'm trying to think. Either way, it's very decorative. And it shows a lot about their cultures and such. And how far they've come. Anyway, let's make our way to the service. Don't worry, the people will make it out safe, so if you're worried about them, you've got nothing to worry about. Because everyone makes it out safe in this game. Because I say so. Oh, it's a bit dusty in that mine, I'll tell you that now. Hey, Marden. Madron, sorry. I keep getting your name mixed up. Either way. Madron, Marden, Mad, whatever. Big ears. The mine, it blew up.
My mine! What have you done to my mine?
Look, let me explain it, right? you told me to cause trouble, basically, and I did. And it just so happened that some guy with a shiny head just activated a reactor, and it just went boom. How's that for a story for you?
Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea.
Of course you
I
are.
certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... You didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you?
Yeah.
Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
No, not to this. Anyway, now stop the lies. I know, yeah. I know you know who and what. Were you down there? What's down there? Oh, for crying out loud, I can't even bloody read. Let's just try to come. Right, stop with the lies, Madron. I know you knew who and what was down there. It wasn't even better on that part.
And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere.
You like them as your neighbours?
I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Personally, I'd rather Cedar as my neighbour rather than Hakif. Hakif's a madman. Anyway, do you know anything about what they recently discovered?
Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janek and Hakif were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakif mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously.
You think?
If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience.
Yeah, I'll take your word on that.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed.
You're most
My
welcome.
profit margin for this month is ruined.
You get it back. But anyway, treat this mine as well, Madron, or I'll be back to cause you more trouble. And you have more than your mind just to worry about. Anyway, Madron doesn't seem to know much. Yeah, tell me about it. Or at least he's not willing to part with what information he knows without being paid, naturally. I don't think he can help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try our luck at decrypting the files we receive from the Tal Shiar. I'm sure they will be more useful than anything, Madron has to say. Yeah, let's return to the ship. This is where you have to go to your ship's library. It's pretty simple on that, because every ship has a library system and so forth. So, let's skip to it, shall we? Ow. What'd I do that for? Right, so I'm going to have to go to my ship's bridge. And then... wait for it to load. Just got to take a while because it usually does this on sometimes, especially when there's a big event going on as well. Plus, after when you come back from an old level and that, it's guaranteed it does that at times. Mind you, I've nearly got all the Tholian ships I have, except for their Recruiter's ship. But we'll get that in good time. Ooh, maybe that might be a good thing to get from Lobasaur, but then again, that's another thing. Well, there's... bleh. Mind you, there's other things I want to get from there as well. But I'll see about it. Anyway, let's go and decrypt to this file. Open this thing. Now, I'm going to do this quite quick as possible because this can be quite time consuming at times. Not always, but it can be. It's easy to do, it's not too hard or anything like that. Let's see, that wasn't that one. No, that one? Yes. And then apply that. Set new file, open Cross reference, nice. Change full information to. Nope. It's that one. Luckily, you can make as much mistakes as you want. And you just go, there we go. And select your file. Go with that. Analyze structure. Don't need to touch that one. Cross reference that. Change full information to that one. And then open that. File structure, apply. And then, there we go. The Tal Shiar is planning an attack on a Riemann base. We need to get the information to Edmonton at Starbase 39 Sierra immediately. In that case, let's hop to it. Oh wait, I could communicate to her with the idiot. I could easily just hail her. Now she hail me in a bit. 3, 2, 1. No, I guess I'm gonna have to hail you.
The Tal Shiar
Ow!
records you recovered showed that Hakiv and his forces have been targeting the Riemanns for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned.
Oof.
Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just.
Yup, I agree with that.
Obasek was planning on using Thalaron weapons in the Bahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians, as well as the Tal Shiar still there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
That is true, but at the same time I can understand his anger.
I have no missions for you.
Right. There's a lot more. There is more going on here. What can we do? We can't just ignore it. That's it.
I agree with you. There is more to this story, and we must continue to follow the trail until all is revealed. As I have said, directly assisting the Riemanns against the Tal Shiar would be interfering with an internal affair, and that is prohibited by Starfleet regulations. However, I will authorize you to continue investigating this matter. If you can find evidence that supports Obasek's claims, then more options will be open to us.
Well, I can easily do that. It's not a problem. Let's put him on.
Greetings. I'm very busy right now. Please contact me later.
Well, he sounds very polite. Anyway, that's all the things done for now. But yeah, the next one I will be doing, I'll be getting on to the newer missions and such. But I hope you enjoyed what I've done so far. And I'm sorry if I sounded a little bit tired on this video. I think it's because I've overdone it with the old recording thing. So I probably will need to take a break at some point. But anyway, I look forward to doing more videos with you all. Until then, you take it easy and peace out.